My today's video is addressed to both parents as well as students. 10th standard is coming to 11th standard, a very new transitory phase for them. And 11th is going to 12th. The results are out, and some of you are very happy with what you have achieved. Although this is very rare in 11th standard, where you're very happy with what your goal was and you managed that score. This is rare. Most of the times, students with 95% plus fall down to 70s or 80s percentage. And some of them can go as low as barely managing to pass. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Bhatia, PhD in chemistry. And since the last 30 years, very passionately, I've been training students for NEET UG, IIT JEE Advanced, and CBSE boards. And I am currently working in a very reputed institute of my city. And what I've observed over my teaching career of 30 years, students run for coaching. They seem busy the entire day, but somewhere, especially after the COVID times, I observed the productivity has come down. Ambition has also come down. Students are, grading themselves less than what they're actually capable of getting. And there's a lot of chaos without results. Running around from one academy to another, less marks in the unit exams, change the tuition. Less marks in the next exam, buy more books. Take notes from somebody else. So all this still is not producing results because somewhere we are studying chemistry in a non-linked manner, which is so microscopic. It is so difficult to understand what is going wrong and where. The normal approach that I've observed is while you children learn your subjects, whatever coaching institutes you're going to or whatever way you're studying, you learn the subjects without conscious involvement into each topic. You memorize, it stays in your memory for a temporary period of time. You manage a very good score in any associated test from a chapter. But when it comes to end of the year, entire learning and just memorizing and applying all the chapters together. And if you have a competitive aim, then 2 years of chapters to be kept in your memory for application. And what I've observed, the JEE pattern is again coming back to the before COVID times gradually. For the last 3-4 years after COVID, the pattern had become very simple, very direct questions. But this year, they were more applied. They were not difficult, but they were more applied. Only children who really understand the subject would have attempted brilliantly. So the next year, again, we are expecting it is going to become more applied gradually. Even the CBSE boards are expected to become little more applied than earlier. So what will be required for such preparation? A thorough understanding of whatever you're studying so that the expiry of the subject is delayed. So basically, children, my mission is to make chemistry simple, understandable, and enjoyable for every student. And after students learn from me, there's a delayed expiry of the concepts. What does that mean? You tend to relate concepts so well, even till the end, because I make you recapitulate and just, reconnect the topics in every class, before every class, and it's a real learning journey. Now, over the years, just telling something more about myself, over the years, I've had the privilege of mentoring some of the brightest minds, my best result till date being AIR 1 in AIMS. And watching my students secure seats in the top medical and engineering colleges across the state and the country has always been an incredibly rewarding journey. Their success is a testament not just to my guidance, but to their dedication and hard work. And I couldn't be prouder. This YouTube channel, I started to expand my reach and explore the digital space. I don't know, since the last 2 years, I've come across students who have really been showing remarkable improvement after studying from me, because I've had students who've been doubling along with coaching academies. And for some of them, I've seen remarkable, improvements after studying even for, a month or 2 months, some small span of time. So what I have come to analyze, and very confidently so, students used to tell me, used to share with me that my chemistry, they can remember even long after we have completed our syllabi, and it feels very comfortable. The self input required is very less. Whatever I teach, they don't forget it easily. But now, since the last 2 years, I'm becoming a little more confident about actually seeing these results. I actually see my students performing really well, from the toppers to the average students. I bring out the best in every child. My aim is to ensure that maximum number of students benefit from my approachable, concept driven teaching style, one that goes far beyond rote learning. So I believe in making subjects come alive with deep understanding and application on day-to-day basis during everyday class. So you will really feel great about the subject if you are an involved student. In my classes, real learning happens when you're made to think, question, and apply the concepts that you study every day, every minute of the class. If you're just looking to sit and listen and just go to a tuition because everybody does, just following the herd mentality, a tuition is kept because it has to be, everybody does that in 11th, then this might not be the place for you. Whether you're struggling with chemistry or aiming for a perfect 100, I tailor my approach to suit every student, from building strong fundamentals to advanced problem solving. Just giving you an example, my latest result last year's, my student who is right now pursuing engineering in IIT Delhi, he had approximately close to 20 marks, approximately 20 in physics as well as maths in IIT Advanced. But he had a score of 80 in IIT Chemistry, in advanced chemistry. And I'm just quoting his words. He said, ma'am, I could solve organic, like such a smooth flow. I could apply so beautifully all the concepts. And 80 in chemistry when physics and maths was just 2020. So I love to give that credit to my subject for him being in IIT Delhi. This is the latest result that I'm sharing. So my teaching ensures long-term retention, children, making MCQs easier to tackle. You don't have to do that more number of numericals. It's going to be quality-based teaching rather than quantity-based and just a glamorous teaching, right? So it is going to make you tackle large syllabus revisions more easily. Your MCQs become more manageable. And my USP is that concepts don't expire easily. You master them so effortlessly. You literally fall in love with the subject, provided you are an involved student. You're not a student who is in for, just going to tuitions to cheat your parents, and you want to simply socialize and kill time and just go to a tuition because everybody goes for a tuition in these 2 years. Now, with this video, I'm excited to introduce a new series of specialized batches, especially from this year, tailored to different student needs. Foundation courses for beginners, like if you are not sure what you want to do, or your goal is just to master the subject for, let us say, CBSE boards, or just basic learning, or you just want to develop a good hand at the subject. Advanced problem solving for top rank aspirants, strategic revision batches for last minute preparation, and an exclusive program to give students an edge even alongside their normal coaching institutions, right? So I provide a hybrid online come offline. If you belong to my city, I'm from Ludhiana, then offline batches can be taken up. And in case you belong to another city, I offer a hybrid of both offline and online. Beyond academics, this platform will also serve as a mentorship space for both students and parents. And I believe without parents working hand in hand this year with the teacher and the student throughout these 2 years, results cannot be reached. So unless and until parents are also involved in the process, this journey cannot be aced. So I provide mentorship both for students and parents, guiding them through the challenges of these competitive exams together, hand in hand. So my focus of teaching will be conceptual understanding of the subject, as well as some tricks, some shortcuts, and I actually make you learn certain things over a period of time by every day asking questions. And then board exam mastery batch for class 11th and board preparation. you will not regret if you choose to study from me. So just give it a thought. You can take demo sessions, and I'll be sharing my email ID and my number. You can even contact just for a guidance how to go about this year. So have a happy learning, children. If you're ready to join in, click the link in the description to register, and let's start the journey together. And also subscribe to my channel. I do post videos which can help you for both practicals and theory subjects. Subscribe, like, and share, and also leave some comments with any kind of suggestions you would like to make. God bless you all. Have a happy learning session.